In a faraway land named Persia, a boy called Aladdin played on the busy streets. One day, as he laughed with friends, a shadow loomed. It was a stranger with eyes like secrets, asking, "Is Mustafa the tailor your father?" Aladdin nodded. "Yes, but he is no more." The stranger hugged him, saying, "I am your uncle." This uncle spoke of adventures and took Aladdin far away, towards a mountain.
It's amazing how a child's trust can open doors to big adventures. Aladdin thought he had found family, but his uncle was not who he seemed. Yet, the air was filled with excitement and the unknown as they walked. It was a call to explore, to uncover hidden stories. Let us follow Aladdin into this world full of magic and mystery, where truth may hide behind false smiles.
Aladdin was having fun with his friends on the street. They were playing and laughing. Suddenly, a stranger came and watched them closely. The stranger seemed nice, with a friendly smile. He asked Aladdin if his father was Mustafa the tailor. Aladdin said, "Yes, sir, but my father is not alive now." The stranger hugged Aladdin warmly and said, "I am your uncle."
When Aladdin heard that he had found an uncle, he was very happy. He ran home to tell his mother about this exciting news. His mother was surprised but welcomed the stranger. She made a meal for them. They all sat together, but while they ate, something felt strange. Aladdin's mother began to think, could this man really be Aladdin's uncle?
As the evening went on, Aladdin's mother watched the man closely. Was he really a part of their family, or was he a stranger? She wondered about his stories and the way he spoke. The man claimed to know a lot about their family. He even had some gifts for Aladdin and spoke of adventures he wanted to take him on.
Despite these tokens of kindness, there was a feeling of doubt in the air. Aladdin was still cheerful and excited by the thought of adventures. His mother, however, was worried. She wondered why this uncle had not visited them before. She kept her thoughts to herself as the man talked more about the fun things they could do together the next day.
Aladdin woke up early, feeling excited because today is a special adventure day. His uncle was ready, and they started a long journey to the mountain. As they walked, the uncle told Aladdin interesting stories. These stories filled Aladdin's mind with dreams about treasure, magic, and adventure. Aladdin was so happy to have family with him, or so he thought, as all these stories made the distance disappear.
They reached the mountain by the afternoon, and the uncle's face changed. He told Aladdin that something amazing was about to happen. Aladdin watched as his uncle lit a fire and used some strange powder, saying magic words. The earth moved, and a big stone rolled to one side. There was a dark cave behind it. While Aladdin watched, his uncle's true intent came forward. This was a trick.
His uncle, who is really a magician, pointed at the cave and said, "You must go in, Aladdin. Down those stairs there are big halls. Do not touch anything or you may not survive. Walk till you find a lamp. Bring it to me." Aladdin was scared but also curious. He wanted to see what was inside the cave. Taking a deep breath, he entered the cave with a brave heart.
As Aladdin walked deeper, he found a ring on the ground. He thought, "It's just a ring," and he put it on his finger. Nothing bad happened, so he kept walking through a garden. The garden was full of bright fruit trees. He picked some fruit, even though he didn't have permission to touch anything. Then he found the lamp as his uncle said he would. It was just like the stories he had heard.
Aladdin found himself deep in the cave, left there by the magician who was not really his uncle. Alone and surrounded by darkness, Aladdin felt very scared and lonely. He sat on the cold ground wondering what he could do. A sense of panic tried to creep in, but he remembered his mother and how he wanted to see her again. Aladdin knew he had to try and find a way out of this strange and scary place.
While in the cave, Aladdin remembered the stories his mother told him about being brave. He decided to pray, hoping for a miracle. As he clasped his hands, he accidentally rubbed the ring he found earlier. To his amazement, a giant genie appeared in front of him. The genie said, "I am the slave of the ring. What do you wish for?" Aladdin, full of hope, asked the genie to help him escape from the cave.
The genie did as Aladdin asked, and soon he found himself outside the cave, in the warm sunlight again. It was a huge relief, and he couldn't believe his luck. Without wasting time, Aladdin ran all the way home. When he got there, his mother was so surprised to see him. Tears ran down her face as she held him close. "I was so worried about you, my son," she said, hugging him tightly.
Aladdin's return was like a dream to his mother. She wanted to know everything and how he managed to get back. Aladdin explained about the ring and the genie. His mother listened carefully, amazed at what Aladdin went through. Together, they thanked heaven for his safe return. It was clear now that they had something magical in their hands, a secret that could change their lives forever.
Back home, Aladdin and his mother were very hungry. They had nothing to eat, not even a piece of bread. Aladdin remembered the old lamp he found in the cave. He thought maybe they could sell it and buy some food. The lamp was dirty, but he believed it might get a good price if cleaned well. So Aladdin showed it to his mother, asking her to clean it for him.
His mother took the lamp and began to rub it to clean all the dirt away. Suddenly, something amazing happened. A genie appeared out of the lamp. The genie was big and tall, and he boomed, "I am the slave of the lamp. What do you wish for?" Aladdin was surprised, but very happy. He quickly said, "Please bring us something to eat."
In a few moments, a delicious feast with rich meats, fruits, and warm bread appeared before them. There was even a silver bowl and cups for them to use. Aladdin's mother was shocked. She could not believe her eyes. "Where did all this food come from?" she asked. Aladdin smiled and assured her it was a gift from the genie of the lamp. He explained what happened with excitement in his voice.
Aladdin's mother was still in disbelief, but very thankful. They sat down and ate the wonderful meal together, feeling grateful and relieved. Aladdin told her they must keep the lamp secret, as it had special powers. This lamp could help them in many ways, changing their poor life into something better. They were thankful for this gift and hoped for brighter days to come.
One day, Aladdin saw the princess while she was going to the bath. She was very beautiful, and Aladdin's heart was filled with love. He could not take his eyes off her. He rushed home to tell his mother how he felt. He said, "Mother, I have seen the princess. I love her and want to marry her." His mother was surprised but could tell how serious he was.
Aladdin's mother listened and wanted to help her son. She agreed to visit the Sultan and ask if Aladdin could marry the princess. She knew it would not be easy, but she wanted to make her son happy. To please the Sultan, she carried some amazing jewels Aladdin had found in the magical garden. She hoped these might help convince the Sultan to say yes.
The next day, Aladdin's mother went to the palace to see the Sultan. She was very nervous but determined to try. When she finally met the Sultan, she showed him the beautiful jewels. The Sultan was amazed by them and listened carefully to her request for the princess to marry her son. However, he was not the only one watching. The Grand Vizier noticed too.
The Grand Vizier had plans of his own. He wanted the princess to marry his own son. He whispered to the Sultan, saying, "Let's wait a little before giving an answer. My son can give even more than these jewels." The Sultan thought for a moment. Although he was impressed with the jewels, he agreed to delay the decision, giving the Vizier time for his own plan.
Aladdin heard the news about an upcoming wedding between the princess and the Vizier's son. This was a surprise and a bit of a shock to Aladdin. He knew he must do something. With the magic lamp in his hand, he rubbed it, and the genie came out. The genie asked what Aladdin wanted. Aladdin thought for a moment and said, "Bring the princess here to my home." The genie agreed and did what Aladdin asked.
The princess found herself in a strange place, wondering what had happened. She was confused but not harmed. Aladdin spoke kindly and told her not to worry. He explained everything and promised to send her back to the palace before morning. The princess listened and felt a bit safer. Meanwhile, the Sultan was very angry and confused about the missing princess, as he needed to arrange her marriage to the Vizier's son.
The Sultan was full of questions, and even more upset when he realized the princess could not marry the Vizier's son. He thought deeply about the situation and felt unsure of what to do next. The Vizier was also unhappy, and he talked to the Sultan about their plans. While they discussed, the princess was safely back at the palace, but something had changed for her. Aladdin had given her choice and freedom for her future.
When it was clear the vizier's son would no longer marry the princess, Aladdin saw his chance. His mother went back to the Sultan with the news of Aladdin's deep love for the princess. The Sultan, remembering the previous jewels, decided to give Aladdin a chance. The Sultan accepted Aladdin's proposal, allowing him to marry the princess. With happiness and magic on his side, Aladdin prepared for a wedding that would be talked about for years.
Aladdin's story is full of courage and clever thinking. He did not only beat the lies and tricks of the magician, but also found love. His life is forever different, from a boy on the streets to someone with great power and love. His journey shows how bravery and a smart mind can win over any hard time. Aladdin's path is truly something special.
Aladdin's tale is one of brave adventures. It is a story that many will tell and learn from for a long time. Life is full of chances to be bold. What about you? If you want to hear more stories, do not forget to like and subscribe. There are always more exciting stories waiting for you with us.